Conditional if, 0, first and second types. What is a conditional sentence? Conditionals are sentences with two clauses. One of them is a condition normally introduced by if, and the other is a consequence. In general, there are four basic types of conditional sentences which are used depending on the context or the meaning we want to express. In this video, we are going to highlight the difference between 0, first and second conditionals. Zero conditional. The zero conditional is used to talk about things that are always true, scientific facts, general truths. For example, if you heat water, it boils. The grass gets wet if it rains. How can we form a zero conditional? We have to start the sentence with the if conjunction, followed by the present simple tense verb. We have to separate between the two sentences using the comma, and then put the second verb in the present simple tense also. The first part of the sentence that includes the if conjunction is called if clause, and the second part is called main clause. Remember, if we started with the if conjunction, don't ever forget to add the comma in the middle. For example, if you leave ice cream in the sun, it melts. We have another option that we can start with the main clause followed by the if clause, but in that case, we have to omit the comma in the middle. For example, you get green if you mix blue and yellow. First conditional sentences. We use the first conditional when we want to talk about something that is possible or for giving warnings. For example, if I study hard, I'll pass the exam. Or, if you don't study hard, you will fail your exam. What about the form? As the zero conditional, we have if clause and the main clause, but actually here the main clause has a different verb tense. Yes, if we take a look, we will find out that the main clause verb consists of will plus the verb in the base form. Let's have an example. If Mary works harder, she will finish the reports on time. We have another option to start with the main clause followed by the if clause, but in that case, as we said before, we have to delete the comma in the middle. For example, we will feel ill if we eat all these pies. Second conditional sentences. We use the second conditional when we want to talk about something that is impossible. To talk about something that is possible but unlikely. To give advice, usually with if I were you. For example, if I won the lottery, I'd buy a huge mansion. If I went to the US, I would like to visit San Francisco. If I were you, I would call the police. Now, let's learn how to form a sentence in the second type conditional. As the zero and first conditionals, we have if clause and the main clause. But here, the if clause tense is in the past. As for the main clause, it consists of would plus the verb in the base form. For example, if she saw a snake, she'd be terrified. We have another option to start with the main clause followed by the if clause, but in that case, as we said before, we have to delete the comma in the middle. For example, I would build free houses for the poor if I were a billionaire. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, follow, and share it with your friends. Goodbye.